Hello, everybody. It's Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And tonight's bedtime story is part of Madeline Week, and it is called Madeline and the Gypsies by Ludwig Bemelmans. And this story was copyright in 1959. Here we go. And if you know this part, please read along. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They left the house at 9:30. The smallest one was Madeline. In another old house that stood next door lived the son of the Spanish ambassador. He was all alone. His parents were away. He had no one with him whom to play. He asked, "Please come, I invite you all to a wonderful gypsy carnival." And so, dear reader, here we go. Up and down and up, they hoped the wheel would never stop. Round and round the children cried, "Dear Miss Clavel, just one more ride." A sudden gust of wind, a bolt of lightning, even the rooster found it frightening. The big wheel stops, the passengers land. How fortunate, there is a taxi stand. Hurry, children, off with these things. You'll eat in bed. Mrs. Murphy brings the soup of the evening. It is 9:30. Good heavens, where's Madeline? Poor Miss Clavel. How would she feel if she knew that on top of the Ferris wheel, in weather that turned from bad to rotten, Pepito and Madeline had been forgotten? Pepito said, "Don't be afraid. I will climb down and get some aid." It was downpouring more and more as he knocked on the gypsy's caravan door. The gypsy mama with her umbrella went and got some help in the circus tent. With the aid of the strong man and the clown, Madeline was safely taken down. The gypsy mama tucked them in and gave them potent medicine. The big wheel was folded, and the tent, they packed their wagons, and away they went, for gypsies do not like to stay, they only come to go away. A bright new day, the sky is blue, the storm is gone, the world is new. This is the castle of Fontainebleau. All this, dear children, belongs to you. How wonderful to float in a pool, watch other children go to school, never to have to brush your teeth, and never, never to go to sleep. The gypsies taught them grace and speed, and how to ride the circus steed. Then Madeline said, "It's about time we sent dear Miss Clavel a line. Dear Miss Clavel, we are in a circus and feeling fine. Much love from Pepito and Madeline." Poor Miss Clavel, a shadow of her former self, from worrying because instead of 12, there were only 11 little girls, stopped brushing their curls, and suddenly revived. When the postal card arrived, "Thank heaven," she said, "the children are well, but dear, oh dear, they've forgotten how to spell." She studied the postmark, and then, fast and faster, they rushed to the scene of the disaster. The gypsy mama didn't like at all what she saw in her magic crystal ball. The gypsy mama said, "How would you like to try on this lovely costume of a lion?" With a curved needle and some string, she sewed both the children in, and nobody knew what was inside the tough old lion's leathery hide. A circus lion earns his bread by scaring people half to death. And after doing that, he's fed, and after that, he's put to bed. A lovely dawn, and all is well. The lion roamed through wood and dell. He smelled sweet flowers. He came to a farm. He frightened the barnyard, intending no harm. They saw a man and said, "Please help us to get out of this old pelt." The man was a hunter. He took his gun. He got to his feet and started to run. Said the lion, "We better go back, for if we're not in a zoo or circus, we'll surely be shot." They got to the tent in time for the show. Oh, and do you notice in this picture who's coming to the show? "Look," said Madeline, "they're in the first row." "Oh, yes," said Pepito, "there are people we know." "Dear Miss Clavel, at last we found you. Please let us put our arms around you." The gypsy mama sobbed her grief into her only handkerchief. The strong man suddenly felt weak, and tears were running down his cheek. Even the poor clown had to cry as the time came to say goodbye. The best part of a voyage by plane, by ship, or train is when the trip is over and you are home again. Here is a freshly laundered shirty. It's better to be clean than dirty. In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now please go to sleep," said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the light and closed the door. And then she came back just to count them once more. The end. And I hope you enjoyed that story. That's a great Madeline story. I'm glad that they were all found and brought back. Poor Miss Clavel. Well, that's all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. Until next time, bye for now.